My real story, a journey of self-discovery, inspiring, emotional, and unforgettable stories. From nothing to something, my life has been a roller coaster of emotions. My real story with MC Churchboy.
So the recent telling us about the 7 siblings you had, and you were the firstborn. Is there is?
Of course, for us being born like that, so me as a firstborn, our parents they put us at school. So Lucy is a showman, so I'm someone who has not all that studied too much.
Okay, but I would like you to tell me that part, that story of where you start your studies from, and which part of Sorot exactly did you grow from?
Thank you very much. The part of Soroti, I've grown in Soroti, every part of Soroti, but the first place which we began growing from to be officially was the Kichinjaji.
Kichinjaji?
Yes, Kichinjaji there. And my first studies, I began at Morapeso Primary School, and that was P1. Of course, those times there.
In primary one?
Yes, I'm a maintenance service.
Okay, so you started from there. Do you have Kunyaki Nalosi your?
Yes, I started in Rapesul from P1 up to P6.
P6. Then what happened?
They picked me from there. They exchanged me to another school. As you know, issues of studying in government schools, they are many children.
Okay.
Poor kidu, and understanding is not easy. So they picked me from there and they took me to another school called the Little Flowers.
Little Flowers.
Which is currently now known as the Trinity Primary School.
So Little Flowers. So what after, and I would like you to tell me when you studied in Marapesu Primary School from primary 1 until primary 6, could you tell us Mavit ulifanya kama, did you contest for any political position in school? Which role did you do at school, and what will the people of Marapesu remember you up to now when you say Don Sulphur? Yeah. They will be like, this was a guy who used to come at school.
Almost what I loved so much was music. I grew with music into my mind. Music a lot.
Okay.
We used to be with the Lomig X5.
Lomig 5.
Those are the people we grew with, and King Boy, the so-called King Boy now, who was Odeke, and Lomig, of course, also was called Odeke. Okay, those are his old names. So those are my guys. I started with them, and we used to vibe.
So at school, you started freestyling at school?
Oh, exactly. That is it. We began. Our free time, we could at least be vibing, making some vibes, and we grew with that morale up to now, of which where I am right now, I'm faced to.
So meaning, you started singing before when you were at school with your colleagues, the likes of Lomig X5 and King.
At school, we were not doing like the voice more at the pause, issues of being young. We were just that's the freestyles.
Did you have a role model? Like having a role model at that time. Did you have a role model that you were looking at?
Exactly.
Would you like to share with us the role model you had at that time when you people were still studying in Marapesu Primary School?
No one other than Dr. Jose Chameleon, and up to right now, that is the guy who always inspires me musically. Dr. Jose Chameleon, and shout outs to you, Papa.
Okay, so that time you left Marapesu Primary School to join the Trinity, the current Trinity, which was Little Flowers. Now you continue telling me from Trinity.
From Trinity, I finished. That is where I finished my P7.
Okay.
That was in 2011.
2011.
Yes. Okay. I finished my P7, and from there I left. I went to Senior 1. I joined the Senior 1 to become a Muja.
Which school did you go for high school?
That was Crossroads Secondary School. That was 212.
212, okay.
212. I started in Crossroads up to Senior 3. Senior 3, I left. I went to another school. And my leaving of schools, I didn't all that leave that I've been wanting in, but it was issues of the school fees. Also, the way the schools were. Mostly that.
Was the tuition too high, or it wasn't all that favorable?
Most Crossroads, I think.
Crossroads.
Pardon with your question.
Crossroad is a school that is Christian founded, like it's a school that Christians own.
Yes.
And you are a Muslim. And I'm wondering, how did you manage to join
Crossroads is
at that time?
Yes, it's a Christian founded school, but all children can study into it. It's not specific that it should be only Christian children. No, it is all. Whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Rastafarian, you can study at Crossroads.
Okay, so when you left Crossroads and you joined Sorority Nur, were the pioneers, people who founded Crossroads in Sorority Nur?
Not exactly.
So Sorority Nur
were others.
Okay, was there? You found it there?
Yes, of course, I found it there.
So you started your senior 4 in Sorority Nur?
Yes.
But didn't you go for any position, gazing, or when you were in high school? Because I understand whenever people join high school, there are tendencies and there are things I do not like the activities they engage themselves.
Actually, students always loved my morale. I was someone who liked, even Crossroads before me joining Nor there.
Okay.
I was someone who loved the issues of jamming 2 beats, what. So I could even just say mime the songs of Dr. Joseph Million, Bebe Cool, what I could be miming. So they needed like to force me to be like an entertainment prefect, but of which I didn't raise that point too, because what I had gone for at school, because you know those issues also, if you enter into them a lot,
okay,
you'll fail to focus into
focus. So meaning Chameleon kept you in this space, like I have to be like Chameleon one day.
Yes, exactly, my brother. That guy has inspired a lot.
Inspired you
a lot of.
And I would like you to request him for a collaboration if he can give you a collaboration.
Not really. That one can't make out because
it can make out because this platform, the people watch our podcast, My Real Story. Just the only thing is where internet reaches.
First and foremost, me as Don Sulphur, I want to build my brand. I want to build my brand as me.
Yes.
So when I build my brand as me very well, is when I will begin off with a sad journey. So want to collaboration. Yes, is my.
But if Chameleon requests a collaboration from you, will you give to him?
That one can't happen as a magic. He can't.
No, don't say that it can't happen, because sometimes we live the dream.
Yes, exactly.
Things happen.
Of course, now I can't refuse. That is a very big chance. If such happens to me, that is a very big chance in my life even. That is what I can say.
That's what you can say. So when you joined Sorority Nur, what was the legacy that you made in Sorority Nur that people will keep on remembering you in Sorority Nur?
Mostly Sorority Nur, I'd gone to concentrate on books so that I can finish up with my senior 4. Nothing so much. I left there because it is a school which is just at the mosque.
Okay.
So I went and I concentrated mostly in my books. So what they know about me is humbleness. I used to be a humble boy.
Did you do the freestyle kind of thing that you used to do in Crossroads and
there I just went for 1.5 years. Yes, that was I think when I left this side in senior 3. Yes, 1.5, because I left there in term 2.
Okay.
So that means I didn't have too much time at North Secondary.
You show them your talent.
There I was just concentrating in the book so that I can finish my senior 4.
So that you can finish your senior 4.
Yes,
so
exactly.
After your senior 4, what did you do and what did you engage yourself in? Do you continue with A level?
Now after my senior 4, that is where my papers first were ended. So
you're Botakanwani.
Of course, now Nacheka, my mom has been hustling so much, looking for money, so money became a problem.
Okay.
So I also told mom, I told her that iko takironani, mama project siriebenya konapo. So let me get for me some course with something which you can pay for me, or some garage there. If you can pay for me, let me go and begin learning work. I become a trained on job, because I don't want to stress you so much that to take me to school when first of all, even my senior 4 finishing right now, it has been so hard. Get for me something little then. So my mama to pick her money, she looked for something like 400 to 500,000 there. Okay. She handed it to my dad. So my dad, he directly took me to some big mechanic known as Musa. Musa Ngwao in Soroti here at Wakali there. I think most of the people know. So he handed me to that guy. When they took me to that guy, that was 2017. 2017 in the month of March. March. When I joined there, I began up the train on job work. So they began training me as I learned. Mostly we dealt in motorcycles, every type of motorcycle. So I got my trainings from there.
For motorcycles?
Yes.
So what are the challenges you faced when you were taking that course of yours in the garage, in mechanics?
Yes. First and foremost, there is the bullying. They are the senior mechanics.
Can you tell us the names of those bullies who at that time were like?
You can, of course, now in everything. That is like it is the same thing as joining senior one.
Okay.
You can get the pioneers, the senior four, senior threes who have stayed at school. Yeah. So there is that bullying there. They see like you are nyongo, you don't know what to do, what. That is the same thing with even this garage. So when you have just joined it, those senior mechanics, there is they laugh at you and you don't know a spanner, a name of a spanner.
So they call you a spanner boy.
Of course, that is the first thing. That is the first name they call you. So yes. So me joining, a good thing God gave me one thing which I appreciate him. He gave me a mind. He gave me a brain. Okay. So something which I could learn today when they tell me that this spanner is this. So I won't forget it. This spanner here, they call it this. This is number 10, this is number 11. So I won't forget it. What they have told me today, I have to
store it in the brain.
Yes, exactly.
So I would like to tell us the name of that bully. When you in the garage. Yeah.
But that one there is not too much. But so many, some other things that I get when you reach, you just pause other things and then you leave.
Yeah, okay. So, guys, in that general viewers, when you're in the garage, did you meet new friends, new faces that and built you up to now that you can be like, yes, exactly. This person did to me when I was learning.
Exactly.
The only thing I can tell you that God give back.
Exactly. Yeah. And you, of course, now when I just joined even, I didn't like the way they paid to me to one person to teach me. I didn't look at only one person to teach me.
Okay.
So I used to follow up. I see most of the people who know work. Anyone who knows work, who is doing work, I used to associate with them. I go and learn, and they're still there up to right now. And I truly appreciate them for all what they have done for me when I just joined my garage.
You joined your garage. So in your garage, did you get an entanglement of getting a father now? Or were you focused when you were like a baladam there? I'm here for a purpose. I'm here as swimming mechanics. After mechanics, I'm here to the Chikakunu. Or you were like
exactly, chat boy. That thing is always there, and love is something which you can't dodge. Yes, you can't dodge love. Even if you are king or president, you can't dodge love. So yes, I got some at home and whom I fell in love with, of which even I got a baby with her. I got a baby girl with her, and that baby girl is with me, right there with me. But the mom we separated. As to know the conditions, those times I was just hustling. I was hustling even at Dominica Punat, so things were not easy.
So still that journey did you get the woman when after you learned to work, or you got the woman after you knowing the work and you could also sustain yourself, but I don't want to
yes, I got her when I also learned something, when I could also do something.
Okay.
Yes.
So now I would like you to tell us, how did Don Sulphur join music? Regardless of the story of you telling us of you starting freestyle from primary, and that was in Rapesu, then you came to Crossroad and you were that guy of morale and you used to do that freestyle. So what officially made you say, regardless of me being a mechanic, I am going to sing and prove to you people I am a good musician right now standing with us with a couple of songs
What made me, what forced me, what truly encouraged me was